Hi, this is Russ Walden with Father's Heart Ministry. I have a word for you today. You are one word away from your breakthrough. There are not vague, complex, multi-layered conditions that have to be met. Look at Matthew 6:33. Seek first the kingdom and his righteousness, and all things will be added to you. And all means all. Whether it's in your family, in your spiritual life, in your finances, there's one key: seeking the kingdom. How do we seek the kingdom? In reality, entering the kingdom is all about saying yes to God. Jesus said, unless you deny yourself, and the word there is soul, mind, will, and emotions, you cannot enter the kingdom. And so we say yes to God. Your will is the only thing that can keep up with God by simply saying yes. The mind wants to say why. The emotions want to say, I don't feel too good about that. But your will can say yes to God. And saying yes to God transports you into the kingdom. And what is the kingdom? It is an unfallen, Edenic environment where everything that does not originate in God cannot exist. Sickness, poverty, heartbreak, rejection, sadness, and sorrow, none of those things can exist. So you say yes to God and you begin moving. The kingdom is an uncreated realm because the kingdom is the influence of the Father. And he's had influence long before he ever created the earth. And so when you say yes to God, you begin to move at the pace of an uncreated being. You begin to move, if I could use the term, at a quantum pace as an uncreated being. We are created, and our yes makes it possible to move at the pace of an uncreated God, of God who is not created. Your will is the only part of you that can keep up with him. And so what happens, it's like if you drive on the highway and you drive out from under a thunderstorm into the sunlight. You drive out from under the death knell of the fall. Just like driving out. See, when's the storm going to go away? No, you're going to drive out of the storm into God's uncreated blessing. Into this Edenic place where everything you say and do becomes as effective as if God said it or did it. And it's not about having some convoluted, complex, multi-level understanding of God. You could have the IQ of a turnip, and all you have to do is say yes to God, and you begin to move at the pace of an uncreated being. And guess what? Satan is a created being. He cannot keep up with you when you are saying yes to God. He cannot go where you're going. He will look into that place that terrifies him, which is the heart of God, and he'll see you looking back at him. And you begin to outpace the enemy, and you outpace poverty with your yes to God. You outpace sickness with your yes to God. Say yes to him today. It's instant breakthrough. It's instant shift. Let your yes be yes. And like Jesus said, when he said, unless you take up your cross and follow me, you cannot be my disciple. He was not saying you're not good enough. He wasn't being unkind. He was saying, I know what it takes to follow my Father. And if you're not saying yes to God, if you're being ruled by the mind, well, let me think about this, or the emotions, I don't feel too good about this, or the will, I don't know if I want to do that. No. Those things will hinder you. Jesus was saying, unless you are anchoring your self-referral in God, you cannot make it in the kingdom. But if you will say yes to him, God gave you this powerful capacity of will that you can say yes to him, and it brings instant breakthrough to your life. Does that resonate with you? Say yes to him today. Say yes to him right now out loud. Yes, Lord. We say yes to you. Yes. Your yes is God's secret weapon of putting you over. Now, faith works by love, so share this word with someone. Share this word with someone who needs to say yes to God. Share this word with someone who is discouraged, someone who's hurting, and they need to see some light at the end of the tunnel. Your yes is the light at the end of your tunnel. Sow into this word. Listen, sowing, nothing will get you into faith or in unbelief as much as giving. Sow into this word, and let your sowing be your yes to God today. Go to fathersheartministry.net. Subscribe to the Daily Prophetic Word. I'm here to be the prophet in your life. And 2 Chronicles 20:20 says, if you believe the prophets, so shall you prosper. And that word there means, in Hebrew, means come to breakthrough. It's time. It's time for your breakthrough. God bless you.